Hello.
Hello chaps, how are we all doing today? It's Monday, it's another Monday, yes, start of a new week.
I just got back from school.
And it's the start of a new week. And as usual we have the John and Abby show, or the Abby and John show, or
the
Bench Update Monday.
Or aka BUM.
Bum 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 bum.
And if we did it on Sunday it would be a bus.
It would be a sum.
How?
No, it would be
a bus. Bench Update Sunday. A bus.
It'd be a bus. So we don't have a bus anyway, so we have a bum. Anyway, what have we got? I had a quite busy week this week. If you remember from last week, I had the starting of the die-up for the KV122. My buddy build with,
I love it. I personally love the die so far.
It's my buddy build with Greg and Greg Riley. Greg is finished, dio and all done. But
I have to see that.
I'm kind of decided to make mine a little project. Yeah, I have some more stuff on the way for it. Have it ordered. Got the email this morning that it's been posted, so another couple of days and I'll have the other few bits and pieces.
You're doing so much.
Yeah. Let's get on to the bench. Let's have a look at what I've been doing.
Let's see the thing that I'm very happy that he did.
Yeah. And I've also started work on a new kit. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
Okay, so we'll go on to the bench. We'll have a look at progress.
Yep.
Alright, so here we are at the bench, and this is sort of a mock-up for the KV122. Okay, so there's the KV122. That's finished, that's ready to go. Okay, we've all seen that, we've seen it more than once. And if you remember last week, this little dio, this observation tower, range observation tower, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, did you do a floor? No.
I'm after coming up to the roof level, over the roof level. I'm after adding in a couple of walls, a flagpole. Now all that's going to go onto this flagpole is going to make a little pulley for the top of that, a little rope and a thing like that, and it'll just have, say, a bare red flag. Okay. You can't really see the flagpole there. There we go. There's our flagpole. Okay. So squeak, squeaky, smack, squeak, squeak.
By the way, you guys, there is no.
He's not. He more than likely won't be there. He'll be here because I've got some more figures ordered, and I have another vehicle ordered for this dio. I have a little gas jeep ordered, and I have a couple of sets of Russian figures. So let's have a look around the back of it. Okay. As you see from the back, I'm after adding in stairs.
Wait,
this wall and this wall. Okay. So this is the back of it.
Oh.
I'm going to have some placard and things there. These are going to represent solid concrete blocks, because they didn't go for the hollow concrete blocks way back then. They had the solid ones. Concrete blocks were used. I did find out that, but they were solid concrete blocks. They wouldn't have been as neat as these, but we'll do it anyway, and I'm happy with the outcome for this. So it just needs a little bit of cleaning up, a little bit of sanding, a bit of a wash, and that's the observation tower done for that. So, like I said, this dio is going to be.
And there's no bottom to it, is there?
No bottom to it. We can see right into it. Okay, this dio is representing the test area for the KV122 before they come up with the IS2 for that. So we'll just put this away, and we'll get out what I've been up to. Oh yes, we also have a little Harley Davidson done in
nice. You used to have one, didn't you?
Done in Russian colours. Yes, I used to have a Harley Davidson. I had an electric glide. Beautiful motorbike. So we'll just put them out of the way, and we'll take forward what I'm working on now.
Which I think
in the meantime, during the
figure is big.
Yeah, I've been working on this.
The figure is so big.
1/25th scale.
The figure
Centurion.
I love the figure.
During the week there on Thursday, it was my birthday.
Really? Oh yeah.
And I got this beautiful present from my good friend Simon Kemp.
Oh, nice.
And he also sent me on another kit as well. He sent me on the Bedford radio truck.
So you're going to build that soon?
So that'll be built soon as well.
Yay!
Check out to see that the Russians use them, and I might even stick it into that observation dio, because it would be perfect for that. So I'm working on this, which is the Centurion in 1/25th scale. It's quite large. I started off. I have the turret basket nearly assembled. There's 2 more pieces to go into that. The stowage bins have got to go into that, but I didn't put them in because I want to get all this painted up. Now in the instructions they'll tell you that it's got to be painted in light grey.
That looks a bit like green.
When I did some research into it, and some other people have already said it as well, the insides of these were painted in aluminium paint. Okay, there's plenty on the internet. The Chieftain, he's the World of Tanks guy, Nicholas Moran. On his channel he does very good interior and exterior views and a talk about and a walk around on the Centurion, and there's loads more. I'm even after finding another video today of tank restoration projects. There's 2 there's 2 of them running consecutively, one by the Imperial War Museum and a Canadian crowd, and I'm halfway through that video, and they're doing up Centurions. One is doing a Centurion Mark V, the Canadians, and the British are doing a Centurion Mark III. So this is what we've got here, is a Centurion Mark III. So here's all the other parts for the interior of the turret. We have the radios, some stowage bins, we've got the loader's seat, and a few more little stowage bins and things. They're all in pegs, ready to be all painted up. We've got the breech mechanism. Sorry there, sweetheart.
Sorry.
We've got the barrel. So we've got the breech and the barrel ready to go. That is quite nice, beautifully detailed, really nice. Quite large, very exciting. Like large. Okay. And we've got, say, the turret itself.
Speaking of large,
right? We've got this piece here will not be glued in. Well, hey, that way it falls apart. It's great because it's not glued up together, obviously. Right, we've got the top of the turret. Okay, there's a little whoops. A few
I'll get it.
A few pieces on the inside of that. We've got the lights, the vision blocks, periscopes, and things. All right, we've got the commander's cupola with the sort of range-finding binoculars, the whole lot built into that. We've got the roof of that. There's a few more pieces to go into that. And the inside here, we've got some more radios and thingy-majiggies. So they've all. I'm just getting this all ready for painting because I don't have aluminium paint yet. I have to get that. So in the meantime, what I decided to do was go ahead and do all the interior. Okay, so it's got a full interior. It's quite extensive, and I cracked on, and I've got most of the interior done. Believe it or not, I have most of it done. Now these are all loose. Nothing is actually fitted into place. We've got the driver's compartment. We've got the front stowage bin, the floor, the engine, sort of engine bulkhead, and the radiator fans and things like that. So we'll start at the back and we'll work our way forward because these things all sort of slip out. Right, we've got the fans and radiators. Okay, that's one piece ready for painting. Alright, we've got our engine, which is going to pop out because, like I said, it is not glued in. Okay, and these pieces aren't all glued together. I was pretty impressed
with what you did with that engine.
So we've got the engine, we've got the air filters, 2 air filters cleaners. We've got the exhausts coming off the engine.
Oh
there
my
we
God.
are. There's the exhausts. We have the engine itself. Okay, so that's all now ready for painting and detailing. Then we've got the engine bulkhead with some more gubbins, whatever they are. I do not know specifically, but I will find out as in the course of it, because I'm getting into this one. There's quite lots of, like I said, there's quite a lot of videos on the internet and giving loads of information on that. We've got the floor of the tank, and if you see the little hinges here on this, that's stowage inside there. That's more ammunition storage stored under there.
What is that?
So that's the floor of the thing. That's the it's fire extinguisher.
Oh.
Okay, and then we've got the driver's compartment. Okay, so we've got the driver's compartment, and that pops off there like that. Okay, that's the driver's compartment and the door into the stowage section at the front. We've got the driver's seat.
Oh,
okay, which is, you can have it in the up or the down position. Okay, movable, so that's all ready for painting as well.
Hey, it's movable.
And
we have a movable chair, everybody.
We've got this little panel here. 2 panels there. That slips into that. And then we've got our driving controls. Okay, we've got all the controls for turning on and off the engine, and we've got our rev counters and all those little things. So they've got to be detail painted up. And then we have the inside. Right, so that's plenty done, and it's a fabulous kit. For an old kit, it is really fabulous. The tracks, I'm after making them up. They're quite nice. They're workable, very workable.
It's nice.
They're IndieLink tracks, and
like that.
They just sort of clip together very easily.
Yeah.
Very easy indeed. And
you even showed me like there was one loose, and you were like clip, and I was like, wow.
Actually, I have a couple of loose here now, just some loose in the box. So
but don't you have like a little box with them somewhere?
Yes, I have them inside in the big box. So
there's a mini box inside the big box somewhere.
So we'll just have a look at the tracks. I'll just show you how easy that is. Okay, the tracks come in this little package here. I'll just move this.
And there's the USB pack.
Right, and just pop out a couple of links. Okay, now no cleanup at all needed on the links. Okay, so what happens is the first piece slots in. We get into view anyway, right? Right, first piece slots in. Hold it in the center, give it a little bit of a bend back because it's quite flexible. Right, and as you're bending that back, pop in the other one and straighten it up and wiggle. Okay, and there's your tracks together. That is how simple they go together.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And as you can see, they are quite workable. Okay.
And that's if you're new. Now you know how to put together tracks.
So there's the tracks. We got some spare track links there. I'm sure they'll be mounted in different areas around the tank. So that's it, really.
No,
let's get a nice big
not
view.
all.
No, that's not all. So as you see, I have a vast array of pieces there ready for painting. Sort of a jigsaw puzzle to put all that back together again. Luckily enough, I know what I'm doing for this one. I do know what I'm doing for this one. I know where all the pieces are. And it also comes with a couple of figures.
This is the couple? There's only one, isn't
I've made up one already, which is the Commander figure. I have him made up.
I like it. It's so big.
The next figure I'm going to make up now is the driver, because he's going to be, I wanted to, get his arms ready, get into the driver's seat, get his arms all set up.
Driver onto the driver's seat makes sense.
And it gives a couple of infantrymen as well. So there's plenty to do. There's tons to do, and I'm going to do some. I'm going to use some of the other figures on it as well. Even though I'm not going to actually make a dio for it, I'm going to use the other figures for practicing for painting.
Just what you want us to the dio?
Oh, I've plenty to do to that dio.
Oh yeah, the things that you ordered.
Of things that I've ordered for that, so that's why that's on hold. So that's it for this week's update part of it.
Hold on, I feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, we still have to do the B.U.M chocolate and the B.U.M fruit, don't we? We do. We seriously do. So that's it for the update side of it.
Yes, the update
side of the B.U.M is done. We've got our tracks here. Tons of little detail painting to do. So this 1/25th scale kit is absolutely fabulous. It's definitely not an overnight kit. It's quite a lot of work in it, and it's going to take a little bit of time yet to do. So let's zoom back up to myself and the abs, and we can finish off for the B.U.M. Oh, where am I? What am I after doing now? I don't know. I'm playing around with computer stuff. Oh.
Hello.
After all that fiddling around, John has finally figured out what he's doing. Computerization. There was no computers when I was young. You had to make your own enjoyment. But anyway, any information you get it from books. But now it's all at a touch of a button, so you can get the full shebang. So anyway, all we've left to do is the bum fruit and our bum chocolate.
Can I
so you do the chocolate, because I know you like the chocolate.
Oh, this is literally my favourite thing.
This week's chocolate is one of Abby's favourite chocolates. So I let
Not
Abby,
like the lion bar, which I thought I didn't like, but I tried it.
She loved it. She loved the lion bar.
I was like, I need more. Where's more? And then there was no more.
There was no more. But this week is definite one of Abby's favourite chocolates. So Abby.
Wait, what? Bounty!
Bounty
I thought
bar!
it was upside down.
An upside down Bounty bar. So
I'm having
Abby's got the Bounty bar, and for the non-chocolate eaters, the diabetics and
the very sad that people can't eat chocolate.
Isn't it? Poor old Simon and Kevin.
No.
Kevin can't eat chocolate either. So Kevin and Simon, tell you what, you can have an orange. Yep, simple as that. Just
no.
This week's fruit is an orange, okay, and a Bounty bar that Abby is devouring. But it's got coconut in it, so that could be kind of. But that's not. It's not fruit. So anyway, an orange.
I think it's a seed.
What?
I think it's a seed. Mum told me it was a seed or something.
A coconut?
Yeah.
No, it's a nut.
Just because that is a nut doesn't mean it's not.
It's in the speaking gibberish from Gibrovia. So anyway, that's it for this week's Bum, lads. Don't forget, stay tuned to the channel. I will have some. No, thank you, darling. I will have some updates on the Centurion. I won't be doing anything at the moment with the KV122 because, like I said, I'm waiting for parts to come, and I don't like having too many different things going on at the same time. Confuse the old grey matter. It's not the best. I also have another kit on the way. Yes, it's a kit that's actually not in production yet.
What?
Yeah, and it's not a plastic kit either. It's
what? So confused.
Yeah, just there's a little teaser for you. What has John got in store? What has he got in store?
It's not plastic.
There is a hint though. Here's a hint. It's Simon is sending it to me from 135th
Okay,
scale.
so Simon, don't tell him.
135th scale diorama builds, and it's a kit that Simon is coming up with. Okay.
Wait, he's making it himself?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So shh. If you know, if you have an idea, keep it to yourself. And Simon's coming up with these little kits, and he's the first one is coming to me to do video on, and I'll be doing a video on that. Also, now I've got to do a shout out.
Shout out
time! Yeah.
Are we gonna do
most evenings we have a hangout, okay? And that hangout, the link for the hangout is on Facebook. It's on 135th scale diorama builds and Simon Kemp's models Facebook page. So go over to that. Each evening, most evenings and most days, a link will go up, and it'll show the minions really there, and the link will go up.
From
and
the egg tanks.
Click on the link, and if you've got a webcam, more than welcome to join us. And I have to do a little shout out because one of the chaps on our hangout, Alex and Les. So not Alex. We're trying to get Alex to do a channel, but we have talked Les into doing one. So Les's models and dioramas. Okay, link below in the description box. Get over to Les. He's got a couple of videos already done. They're already up. He's doing trees, and this chap he does fabulous painting and things like that. And he's been a modeler for a long time. He's just only new to YouTube. So get over and check out Les's models and dioramas. Okay, so I think that's about it for this week.
So you're going to talk someone else into it, getting a channel?
Yeah, we're trying to talk Alex into doing it as well. So
let's hope he does.
Yeah, why not? The more the merrier. Because the more the merrier. Because you pick up all these little hints and tips. You might not copy the way they actually do. So, like, just say, take one of Alex's trees or Les's trees. You might not copy the exact same way that Les does the trees, but you might find, say, oh, I never thought of using that for my trees. So you can incorporate different bits and pieces. So that's where these channels are handy. That's where, you know, I've learned most of my little bits and pieces from other channels, and not taking copying their exact method, but using parts of that method to come up with my own and what suits me. And that's what everybody uses the YouTube channel for, and that's what I use YouTube for. So without further ado, I'll say ta-da, enjoy yourselves, have a nice week, build some nice models, enjoy yourself, that's what it's all about.
And it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, as long as you enjoy yourself and have fun.
Did you lose your voice? But anyway, as Abby said, do you know what I mean? That's what counts, as long as you're enjoying it and you're enjoying the hobby. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Les, and
hopefully Alex.
And hopefully Alex soon. And don't forget Simon and Beasley.
Everybody.
Who else is usually kind of joining us?
There's
don't know what's wrong with that one.
There's someone, but I can't remember.
Greg Riley.
Yes, that's the one.
Greg Riley and H.G. Barnes. The odd time comes in and joins us, and Robert Smith from he's in.
Greg was the one.
Yeah, Robert Smith. He's over there in America. He's in Missouri,
Americana.
St. Louis, and do you know what I mean? So we've got a nice eclectic of people. We've got Kevin. Kevin is in Galway, in Ireland. Kevin joins us. So we've a nice little mix of people in there. More the merrier. It's always welcome to join us. We'll be there most evenings. We'll even be there tonight as well. So click on the link and join us for our hangout. And we just chat and model. And it's not always model related. We kind of extract the urine from each other. Exactly. Take the piss. So I'll leave it at that, lads. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you've not already subscribed. If you have subscribed, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And as we always say,
go out, buy yourself a kit,
build it,
and enjoy it.
This is John
And Abby.
saying ta-da.
Bye.
Catch you on the next one. Stay safe and enjoy your modelling.